Good morning and good afternoon, boss ladies. Happy Friday. It's another awesome week, and I hope you've had the same as well. Been super busy. Glad to see the applications coming in. Glad to see some people reaching out to me, talking about not only the programs, but one of the things that we're going to touch on today. So, welcome to Creating New Opportunities. I'm your host, Bill Haga, VP of Sales with the Federal Savings Bank. I'm now able to serve all 50 states and offering pages of loan programs, which I love to say that. That means more opportunities that we can get people approved, right? So, I have a special guest joining me today. Please let me introduce Miranda Baldridge of Advantage Real Estate. She's located in Baldwin County, Alabama, where I definitely want to retire one day soon. What's happening, Miranda?
Nada.
It's been a eventful week.
Yes, it
A
has.
lot of things going on, right?
Yes. All of which I'm extremely excited for.
Yes, me as well. So, like you know, I've been mentioning over the last couple of weeks that we have a new opportunity here at the Federal Savings Bank, and it's called the Dual Employee Banker. So, we are currently hiring an unlimited amount of real estate brokers and real estate agents who are interested in working on both sides of the transaction and, of course, getting paid a commission from both sides. That's
Yes.
pretty exciting. The best thing I think about it, other than getting paid, of course, is you don't have to be licensed. You don't have to go through the 20 hours of training, the hours of the test. I mean, the stress. That thing has like a 35% pass ratio.
Yep.
In the past, I've known people who've been in the business for 20 years not pass the test.
Mhm.
So thank God you don't have to do any of that.
No.
And I'm still super amazed just about the opportunity, right?
Yes.
So, Miranda, you are the first person who I hired underneath our dual employee banker position. Congratulations. Welcome to the team.
Thanks.
We are super excited to have you. And wow, I mean, once again, I'm thrilled to death and I'm excited. I'm amazed. I'm still like stuttering because I still can't believe this program is 100% compliant. The bank has been doing this for, I guess, about 2.5 years now. So, in reality, as a company, we have over probably 270 of,
Wow.
of you hired
Mhm.
at this moment. So, it isn't like it's brand new, but it's definitely brand new to me.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
so, like I said, we are thrilled to have you on board. And so I just want to kind of ask you a couple questions here,
Sure.
since you're the first one that's gone through this. So you've been through the hiring process, and we did a little trial run, right, with your husband Johnny as your first loan application.
Yep.
And what are your thoughts so far?
It is so easy. It's like it's so easy. I mean, really and truly, it's very easy. It's not hard at all. It's very simple. And I mean, it's things that I was already doing on the real estate side anyway. So it's not, I mean, it's a no brainer.
It's really the same process, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? We just plug in a couple other things for you to touch, some touch points. So you're actually, you have to do something in order to get paid.
Right.
So every transaction, it's the same,
Mhm.
which is nice. It's the same consistent process.
Yep.
Nothing's going to change there.
Nope.
So okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty, all right? Because this is like a prelude to what's taking place next week.
Okay.
All right. So, how much time do you currently have involved from the time that you start, because you're applying, right? So you fill out
Right.
an application with the bank. From that point up to this point, you've had your fingerprints check or
Mhm.
taken, right? You've done all that. You've got your NMLS license number. You've got your link to your own loan application, which is
Uh-huh,
pretty cool. You have your own email address with the company.
uh-huh,
Your signature page is all set up now.
mhm.
How much time is that taking you?
Literally from start to finish, fingerprints. I mean, everything. I probably might have a total of an hour from start to finish to this point.
Gotcha.
And
Just doing those things, right?
yeah,
Because
just
there's
doing
some
those
things that
things.
need to be taken care of
Yeah,
course.
that's stuff that has to be done, so you don't have a choice. But like the fingerprint thing, it was so easy. And I'm sure that it'll tell you like where to go or whatever. Like I had to go to a UPS store. So the majority of my time getting my fingerprints done was driving to and from. Literally, it took them about 5 minutes to do my fingerprints. So
Yeah.
I might have a total of an hour and maybe less.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Okay, so now keep in mind you also had some onboarding. So
Uh-huh.
how long was that onboarding process where you're sitting there really, I mean, being hired by the bank?
Being hired by the bank and actually sitting there, it was maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, it's like 4 to 6 hours, right? Because
Yeah,
you're being hired on.
right.
And and then at that point in time, I think during that session, they're also taking care of everything that you need for this position, right?
Correct.
All the technical, all
Mhm.
the apps that get downloaded to your phone,
Yep.
that all gets taken care of during that time frame, right?
Yes. Actually, the way we did it is, and I assume that that's the way they're going to do it for everybody, because they have been doing this. So this is a constant system.
Yeah.
So generally the week before we do the onboarding training day, that's the, 5 to 6 hour day. I got on a Teams call with the IT guy, and it took, I mean, I'm pretty techie, but you still have to download the apps. So they allot like a 45-minute call to download the work apps that you need. And they have Apple and Android version. So, I mean, it was like super simple, and it probably really only took us about half an hour. But they allot like 45 for it, to download the apps. And then you go through your 6 hour training. Once you go through your training, and our training wasn't really 6 hours, it was probably five and a half, to go through it all. And then they load the continuing education classes. And they tell you like your first, I think it's the first four, the first five, you have a week to get those done. And then you have the additional ones that you'll have to have done by the end of the quarter.
Yeah. So just
And the
based off
classes
the,
are easy. They're not
yeah,
hard.
there you go. Yeah. So it's just based off the time frame where you're coming on board, and that's why the 10 days, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
But yeah, so I mean, of course, you still have some continued ed on this side, but the videos, they're really just videos. They'll have some sample tests as you go through, right? Little quizzes,
Yep.
and then you'll have like a 7 to 10, maybe 15, question exam at the end.
Yep.
Pretty basic stuff. You got to score, I think, above 80% on them.
Yep. 80% or better.
But you can take it multiple times.
Yep.
So pretty, once again, simple stuff.
100%.
Simple stuff for the
100%.
reward, right, of getting paid
Heck yeah.
for your purchase business as well as your refinance business, right? Because now all that gets included.
Yep.
And once again, I'm still shaking my head. I'm just I'm almost speechless with the whole thing. Okay, so that's how much time you've got involved.
Yeah.
Did you find the onboarding being good and needed information in order to achieve what you needed to do on the mortgage side of the fence
Yes.
on the training?
Yes.
Okay, because I mean, once again, they can give you a bunch of stuff, but if you don't know how to use it, it's kind of useless, right?
Right.
So, excuse me. I know that the day after Miranda kind of finished up with everything, I had a personal meeting with her because once again, she's on my team. I want to make sure that everything's working and functioning properly and moving through the systems. So, and I will do that with everybody as well, just to make sure everything's working correctly. And so we had a couple hiccups, had to call IT, get them involved. But after that, boom, Johnny's app came through.
Easy
And
peasy.
yeah, I mean, super easy. And then keep in mind, everybody, that once the application comes in, it's really business as usual, right?
Yep.
You're doing your thing, my team's doing my thing. We're jumping in, we're gathering documents, we're making sure everything's filled out. Here comes this cough again. And we grab a drink. And pre-approvals get sent out. We communicate like we always do. So I'm not going to go into much deeper because once again, we are going to have a full session on this next week. I just wanted to have a little prelude to this to make sure that everyone's, aware of the meeting next week and a little bit of information to kind of get your attention. All right. So what has been your financial cost so far to join the Federal Savings Bank?
The only thing that I had to pay was my NMLS registration, less than $200.
Okay. So
that's it.
So under $200 got you there.
Yep.
Okay.
100% worth it.
Yeah.
One client takes care of it.
Yeah. It's about that simple, right? Okay. So once again, next week, don't forget to join us next Friday, August 7th at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Greg Warham, my regional senior vice president, will be joining me to explain our dual employee banker position, answer all your questions, and provide you with the steps on how you can proceed to join the Federal Savings Bank team. Please scan the code to make sure you get signed up for the meeting. We don't want to miss anybody, okay?
And Greg's a wealth of knowledge. That's who I actually met with, Bill and I, when I got started, when Bill first told me about this opportunity. And if I remember correctly, and Bill, correct me if I'm wrong, Greg was actually one of the founders of this program. So
Yes.
He knows all the ins and outs, and he is super excited, and he's just a great guy to be on a call with, to have explain everything and how it works. And I mean, he's just an awesome guy.
Yeah, he's a plethora of knowledge. And like you mentioned, I mean, he was one of the guys creating the program, working through the compliance, trying to figure out how to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
And so hats off to him. I mean, he has put together quite a program, and we're definitely excited about it.
Very much so.
All right. Did I lose my stuff here? I love technology.
It's great till it don't work.
Mercy. Okay, here we go. All right. So once again, make sure you scan the code that's up. This will allow you to register for the event and make sure that you get the notifications that you need to remind you. And once again, to be able to get into the event. Okay. So that's next week. Super excited about that. All right. That's really about all I want to talk about it, because we'll get into, numbers and how much, you can just make just based off of your purchases, not counting refinances. Mind you, you also get paid for HELOCs. I think that's a great program for everybody. But once again, we'll save all that for next week. All right. So this weekend, I will have my phone on all weekend, laptop on all weekend. We did get the boat up and running and cleaned up.
Yay.
So we're going to do a little bit of boating this weekend, some family fun. The wife's already texted me. Are the batteries charged on the boat?
Uh-huh.
Is the boat ready to go?
Yeah. Can we go Saturday morning? Can we go in the morning?
That's it. So I've already got some prepping I need to do.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that's all I've got. I will be around this weekend. If you need anything, please reach out. Be happy to help you. And like normal, we're always trying to get them under contract, right? So let's get some people under contract. Let's get the process moving forward to getting some keys.
Yes,
The magic of keys. I love it. Well, that's all I have. Thank you, Miranda. I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me today. And
absolutely.
I look forward to seeing everyone next week. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
Take
Bye,
care.
y'all.
Bye bye, everyone.